Okay, well, I'm fucking retarded. But what's going on, guys? Quality L, Strazy, Jordan82, whatever you want to call me. I have a crazy story because last night I didn't upload, but I was hanging out with my friends, and I've known this girl for like 3 years, and I've known this guy for like 4 years. So we were hanging out and everything. We were like, 3 people, and then he had to go home, so we were just hanging out. So we're walking around and stuff, and then this one girl hates like me and her. She hates us both. I don't know why. She just always has. But so she's like whispering about us, and then Lindsay's mom, well, that's that girl's name's Lindsay. She stops and looks over at me, and then just doesn't move. I'm just like, what just happened? Because I was so confused, like, what the fuck just happened? Did we do anything wrong? Like, what, are you fucking gay? And so they just keep going on, and before that, there was this kid, his name's Adrian. His, like, parents don't give a fuck about him, but I could see why. He's a little fucking misbehaved bitch, dude. But, yeah, so, they get, mad at him, and, he gets, like, mad at me because he's trying to show off for Lindsay. He has his shirt off and everything, and, so he's over here, he's like, there's a dog that's walking down the railroad tracks, and we're really close to the railroad tracks, because, like, I walk up and down that street and up and down those railroad tracks. He's like, don't touch that dog. And I'm like, okay, I didn't touch that dog. I promise, bub. I ain't touch that dog. So this dude gets really pissed at me because I talk like that, and I just embarrassed his ass. And then, so we're walking. He's like, don't walk past my house. I was like, bitch, we're walking on the sidewalk. What you gonna do about it? Call the fucking police. So Lindsay's mom stops and was like, you need to stop. I was like, you need to tell your little butt buddy there to stop, buddy. And, so she gets mad at me, and then, we're hanging out, we're talking to my friend's, mom. We're just sitting down there, talking, because it's like 11:30, and I'm waiting because my mom told me that, I need to come in at 11:30. I was waiting for her to come look for me. And she lets me stay out for about another half hour. So, I'm talking, like, where my mom wants to get a house and stuff, and, like, where I want to get a house, because we're moving soon. And, it's in the country, and then the fire alarms turn on, like, right after that. So, I'm not really sure what's going on. I just think it's like, because we were looking up the sky too, and we were like, wow, it's really clear out. And it sounded like a straight tornado siren. Like a tornado siren. So we're sitting here and we're chilling out, and it's just like, oh, wow, okay, whatever floats your boat, guys. And so we're sitting out there, and then 5 minutes later, she's, has another friend over at her house, but her friend, is inside or at the pop machine or something. So, I get there, and her friend's mom comes out of nowhere and is like, why are you guys outside? The fire alarms just went off. There's a fire, like, right down the street. It looks like everybody in town's out. So I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell? So I go down the street, and there's literally a fire there. There's fire trucks. I don't know if it was like a big fire or if it was just like something that caught on fire and caught a wall on fire or something, but there's like 2 fire trucks down there. There's like 4 sheriff cars, and so we're going by there, and I'm so confused right now. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Because I'm really tired. So we go back down there, and then that old bitch that has hip problems, Lindsay's mom, her name, yeah, she was like, she said my name. She was like, you need to come over here now. I need to talk to you. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, you need to stop calling my daughter a slut. She's 12. I was like, well, I'm 12 too, buddy. Just so you know this. And she got really mad. She was like, well, she doesn't need to be here in that kind of language. I was like, well, she talks like that. And I was like, first off, I didn't even call her a slut. You need to get your facts straight, buddy. And then the Adrian kid was like, he called me an asshole. I was like, I ain't got time for your shit, kid. Get out of here. So he's pissed at me. And so he's like, well, I'm going to all your parents' houses if it happens again. I'm like, my mom really wouldn't care what I did. Well, she cares, but, like, she would be like, shut the fuck up, you 4-year-old ass hag. Because she absolutely hates her. So I get home and tell my mom this whole story. My mom's straight dying of laughter at this point in time. Because she's like, does this woman actually think she's gonna, like, whoop somebody or try to get you in trouble? Like, I really don't care. And even if you did call her a slut, she probably is. She's like, because the girl's really fat. And I tell her, like, because everything that happens at school, I don't know why, I just have this, like, I just tell my mom everything that happens at school. And she dates, like, a lot of people. She dated one guy on and off, literally, and 9 weeks. Like, 8 times, on and off, dude. It was so bad, but, so then she's like, yes, you did call me a slut, and then you called me a whore. I was like, okay, so now you're changing up your story. You're fucking amazing. I was like, really? At this point, I'm just trying to get footage for a YouTube video. And she's so confused. She's like, nuh-uh, you don't even have a YouTube channel. And I'm like, okay, I know it's not that big. I have like 8 subscribers and people that know me, but I just feel like I should share this. Just because this fucking story is amazing. But, yeah, so then we walk back down to my friend's mom's house because then, at this point she's like, I'm gonna go tell my mom what just happened. So we're going down there and stuff. And, they're by, like, the church and across the street from the church and stuff. And that kid that's trying to, like, flex with his no shirt looking ass on, looks like straight fucking Bob the Builder had a child with a fucking African. So literally he goes, I'm like walking around and I just got a pop from the vending machine, and then he said, yeah, keep moving. I was like, what the fuck, where'd that come from? And then I finally noticed him. So I just stop, and you know the pose that the dude, like, just do it. I do that pose. And the guy's like, you better shut the fuck up before I come. He screams, you better shut the fuck up before I come over there. And then my friend's mom, I think she heard it, I'm not sure, but if she did, it'd probably make it 10 times better. But, so this 40-year-old lady, literally, we go down there to see what the fire's all about. And literally, you can hear whispering about us, like a fucking 6th grader or a 7th grader. She's literally 50 plus years old, and she's whispering about a bunch of kids. Like, what is wrong with this lady? Is she, like, fucking mentally disabled? Like, I really don't understand. You're whispering about a bunch of kids with your fucking child. What? What is wrong with you? So, at this point, I'm just baffled of what just happened there. And, so I go home because it's 12 o'clock and my mom wanted me home by 12. So I go home, and literally the first thing I said to myself was, I'm making a YouTube video about this tomorrow. So I go to bed, I wake up today, and I made a YouTube video about this. And yeah, that's basically all that happened. I'm pretty sure.